Everybody, it's your girl Tanya Weeders, ECMG Creative. Hope all is well, and welcome to Live at 5. Listen, today we're still talking about AI powered digital assets for busy professionals just like you. And today's topic is elevate your brand with premium offers. We always want to go over the top, over deliver. Let's go. So this is live at 5 with ECMG Creative. We are a daily stream with actionable strategies, trending insights, and profit boosting tips to level up your business. So if you join us every single weekday at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you're going to get at least one profit producing task to start growing and start glowing up, not just today, but right now. So every single day, we are powered by focus, consistency, relationships, and service. Let the main thing be the main thing. Focus on those profit producing tasks, those clients and customers that are going to be satisfied because you provide yourself, your services, your offers as their only solution. Not just the best, but the only acceptable solution for them. This is where you create the demand, where you demonstrate the power. Your focus should always be on how can I be of service to my fellow man, to the community at large, etc., etc. Next, we talk about consistency. Consistency is something that is built upon character, it's built upon integrity, but most of all, it's built upon discipline. If you can show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, if you can show up every day working on even fumes, but even come across as if you're on 1,000%, then you understood the assignment. So it's about being consistent with what you're doing, following through on that consistency with making sure that the main thing is the main thing, ergo your focus. And then you're going to build on top of that in terms of relationships. Relationships are everything, and everything runs through it. Relationships. Build a relationship, build a rapport, make a connection, create the connection. Even if with a $15 billion business, it can be done, it should be done, and you should be doing it right now. And then service. It's all about service. And one of the greatest things that you can do for your business, for your brand, is to be connected to a community that's always feeding it and fueling it to go to the next level from wherever it is that you start. So it doesn't matter where you start. It matters that you start. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can, and that's the way it goes, right? So these three QR codes that you see laid bare before you, these are your opportunities. You can screenshot this slide or come back to it later on, but these are the three opportunities that you have before you. Some of them have a price point or a pay gate. Others are absolutely free. The two to the left is giving you an opportunity to sign up so you can start selling something immediately, if not sooner. And then instead of staying tethered to your device, you would connect with our scheduling tool, which you get free for a couple of days, so that you can start driving traffic to your offers, making money easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, Z. And you can add something like this to your business if you have one as an extra line of business so that you'll always have something churning in the background while you're working on your service offer. And then we're giving you an opportunity to become a part of a community wherein you're also an affiliate immediately after you invest in yourself, and you'd be investing in AI software, automation software, and you'll be given the tools, the tips, and the training that you need in order to move forward. So, no excuses. This is a no excuses zone. Only offers that bring forth absolute abundance are what's acceptable at this time. So this is from last week's slide. I didn't have time to update it, but this is what you learned last week. Let's get on to this week. So we're still working with this freedom formula, right? Of scaling your business without sacrificing purpose. Instead of trading your time for money with one off beauty brand photo shoots or product photo shoots, you can create a premium library of AI generated or AI enhanced product or brand images. These exclusive digital products or assets are licensed as high end, ready made assets for beauty brands and e com sellers. So you'll become rather a distribution hub, right? For folks that are in the market for said items. By setting up an automated online marketplace, you begin to turn your service based skill into a scalable digital product business. Understand? So we're not doing away with your service skills. We're not doing away with what your day gig or your day job is. We're only enhancing that, bringing it to the next level so you don't have to work as hard, right? So I'm going to harp on this because this is something that's really important. Last week was a monumental week, and you learned how to create digital assets from one. We went all the way back to January and compartmentalized that into 34-minute snippets and a 21-minute snippet. These videos are what you should be watching over on YouTube. If you're already on YouTube, hey, hey, hey. But make sure that you look at these videos because it shows you how to create exactly what you need and at warp speed. You learned how to create from an outline, an article, a blog, or a talk, slide decks, a website, a webinar, marketing proposals, social captions, text to images for blogs, ads, posts, videos, captions, your entire marketing campaign and sales system plugged into AI and automation. You learned how to do that this far. So if you've done this far, guess what? You should be reporting back with not only results but receipts. I'm not playing because at the end of the day, all of this means nothing if you don't know how to promote and you don't know how to package. And perhaps you may not have those results and receipts because you haven't promoted or packaged them properly. And guess what? You really have no excuses because you can DM, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can share, you can do all of these things. So the excuses are out of the way. Everything is done for you now. You have to plug and play what your level of expertise is. Mhm. So, meet your brand broker, your digital marketing mentor of the Ava. I am Tanya Wieters, your host. You get to benefit from 2.5 decades of my brand experience, design and development experience, having gone from global banking and publishing into digital marketing mastery, automation, and artificial intelligence. I want you to treat this as if you paid 1 grand to sit here with me because I'm telling you, if you do what we teach you, if you do what we show you how to do, if you do what is required learning for millions of dollars worth of game, you will make way more than just having paid $1,000 listening to me. My job is to stand before you to show you that you can leverage your expertise, your experience, and your brand with AI, automation, and agency. As the great Jay Z once said, you are the business man. So we're going to harp on this one thing of monetizing and optimizing your AI generated or enhanced photo assets for luxury and e-com brands. Think of yourself as the supplier. Think of yourself as the bridge. Think of yourself as the solution. Yourself, your service, your offer, your agency. You have something to give. You can be the agency of record for these luxury and e commerce brands to provide them with assets that you know is going to level up their business, not to the next level, but to the next level. right? Instead of manually editing product photos for individual brands, you can create a catalog or a library of said images, high resolution, beauty specific product shots or brand shots for your businesses or the businesses that want to do business with you by packaging them into themed bundles. For example, luxury skincare, minimalist beauty, bold cosmetics. You sell licensing rights on your websites or marketplaces like the ETSYs of the world, the creative markets, or even through a private subscription model. And I say, whenever you see the word or, you put the word and. We stand for the and because we like diversity. We don't lack diversity in our catalog, in our library. Nobody goes to the library to read one genre. That's what diversity is all about. And if it sounds like I'm stabbing the bear, that's exactly what I'm doing. Diversity. Even the Lord likes diversity. What are you talking about? So, what does this look like? A digital artist specializing in AI enhanced product imaging. They build a Shopify store featuring exclusive pre designed beauty product mockups. Instead of working with brands one on one, or in addition to working with brands one on one, they sell pre made AI generated beauty shots in bundle packs priced anywhere between $100 and $300 per set. Creative Market is a perfect example of this because it gives way for sellers to monetize their AI enhanced product photography, offering packs with over 1,000 downloads each. So I want you to understand that it's as simple as one, two, three in terms of generating said product, but the elbow grease or where you're going to put in the most work is when you are driving traffic to those things. So I'm telling you, it's not in a silo and it's not just doing one thing that works. It's doing a number of things like a cogs in a wheel and making sure that all of those things are working together for the end result of providing a solution that brings incredible, impeccable results. And you see that in results and receipts. Write that down. Somebody comment that. That was dope. Results and receipts. So, here are the trending topics. What the what? Yes, this is our first day back from the disaster that was the Super Bowl on Sunday. The Super Bowl Sunday was a disaster. It was a massacre. It was absolute the shredding of spirits. Oh my God. I've never seen a football game like that in my life. And I've seen some bad football games. I'm not going to talk about Johnson C. Smith University, but I've seen some bad scores in my life. I've never seen anything like that in my life. So shout out to the EAGLES Eagles. So, what does this have to do with social media marketing skills in demand? Let me tell you something. Those guys, they came in coming out, they knew that they were going to win. But I, even looking at Hertz, looking at all of they were in complete shock that not only did they win, they obliterated. What? You want to know what domination is? Yeah, you need to watch that game. But here's the beauty of it, it wasn't just the game. Everything was elevated to the next level because of the marketing of that behemoth. The NFL is not just a game, it is absolute entertainment playing three-dimensional chess with drones. Like it was absolutely stunning. So I got my list here. Kendrick won, Lettucey won, Henry Connick Jr. won, Lil Wayne won, and he wasn't even there. Serena has got some explaining to do because I completely forgot about her sister, what she was doing with all that. I have no idea. She got some explaining to do. The state of Louisiana won. Like the Essence Festival, you better get your weight up because this right here, this is scorched earth situation right here. This is scorched earth what they did on that field. Even the tributes were absolutely amazing. Stephanie, aka Lady Gaga to you, amazing job. Just completely amazing. So the losers were gossip rags and tone deaf. The tone deaf, the stupidity, the senseless, oh, that's not a one nice word to say, the senselessness of people to write off a halftime show. No, he's not talking fast. You're just listening slow. You don't, people fear what they don't understand. Shout out to Ben Affleck. You better come out with the accountant too immediately. What I'm saying is, if you're not listening, if you're just not listening. Now, if you're deaf, that's something else. So we stand for the handy capable around here. But even the deaf, let me tell you how dope this was. You had you had someone performing simultaneously with Kendrick Lamar's halftime show in American Sign Language. So you don't even the deaf heard what was going on. They saw what was going on because it was being signed. So how is it that the deaf can see a dope performance, but you choose five people that said they didn't get it, and that how is that possible? How are you saying it's the worst performance ever when over, I think it was, first of all, it was 80,000 people in the building. There were millions of people watching, not just nationally, but globally. But you chose the five people to say that there was a problem to put in the paper, not even before the show was over, that it was the worst performance ever. We'll see how worse it was when the Emmys come and when the Oscars come, because really, this is all a production. And if you're looking at marketing, you have to see this is a marketing machine. If you want to learn from Super Bowl on Sunday. I don't even know what number it is. Dun, 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 dun. I've been hearing that since I was a child. Go in and see why the NFL is the way it is. They're protecting that shield because money is a shield. I gotta go. You better get your social media marketing skills up because you have the opportunity to chime into $1.5 trillion. And if you don't sharpen your skills by paying attention to everything that's in front of you and learning that everything, listen, everything is a campaign, then you just don't know what the game is. Kendrick was trying to tell you, he had the remote control in front of you. It's a game. And if you don't master this game, it'll be no one else's fault if you don't get that 1.5 trillion. Shout out to the NFL as a whole. They did that. They did the daggone thing. They did it. So I'm going to retouch on this topic from last week about your exit plan. Like I said, those men went in that game coming out. If you looked at the body language of the Eagles, you looked at the body language of the Chiefs. How is the eagle going to soar over the Chief? And excuse me for a minute, you people in Philly. No, stop it with these go birds. No, an eagle is not any bird. An eagle is the top of the food chain. Can I prophesy? At the end of the day, you want to know how an eagle gets over a chief? Because the eagle is not bound to the earth. Come on. An eagle doesn't fly. An eagle doesn't even fly. An eagle soars. It is not its destiny to walk around. It's to soar and to attack and to dominate. That's exactly what they did, but you're not paying attention. You just want to complain because you didn't hear your genre. Jay-Z was like, well, they're going to fire me anyway, so you have to go in coming out. I'm still hyped from Sunday, y'all. So when you're designing a business, you have to design and develop a business that works without you. It speaks to legacy. Right? So you want to build a legacy business. That's what building a strategy is all about. It's planning the end from the beginning. You start by saying, what do I want to solve? What solution do I want to provide? And then you work your way backwards, and then you walk your way, and then you'll have it actually developed and maintained, even if you have to hand that over to somebody else. True freedom comes when your business can generate revenue, even when you step away from it. That's the best kind of business. If you are not a businessman or woman worth your salt, if you don't want this, you're not. You're not. We were not built to work all day. How do I know? All of us are just getting up this morning from rest. Or if you work a different set of hours, you're getting ready to do what? You're powering down so you can get into bed and do what? Get some rest. Not just go to sleep, but get rest so that you can re up and then reamp so that you can get up and do this again, bigger, better, faster, stronger. All right. So remember your exit plan. Go in coming out. Go in knowing the direct result of your service, your offer, your product, your event. Know what impact it is going to create with your team, with your audience, period. Period. Even the football players knew this is a game. Even though it's a game for us and it's work for us, they know that they are there to be entertained. This is the real life. This is common day gladiators. If you don't think that those men were gladiators, yes, they're men in tights. If you can get over that for a second, you don't want to meet any one of those men in a back alley in the midnight hour. These were gladiators. And when you run through and pummel through that line, like those linebackers, you're always going to come out on top. So when I talk to you about those things, when I talk to you about passion and mission and profession and vocation, even when we're looking through the eyes of athletes and in sports and entertainment, understand it is entertainment and we were thoroughly entertained from beginning to end. Uncle Sam, shout out to my man Samuel L. Oh, they shut it down Sunday. They shut it down. All right, so look at this slide. I spent way too much time on this, but I want you to look through the lens of: Are you a gladiator, or did you just show up to defend a title that you're not going to win? I can't. Let me get a sip of water. Read the slide, people. Read the slide. So you say you don't have a digital product as yet. So you haven't been paying attention. You do have digital products. You do have digital assets at your fingertips right now. This is a no excuses zone, but an only optional or opulent options are available right now. Only over the top options are available right now. Only you fill in the blank options are available to you right now. If you're still trying to figure it out, you don't need to figure out anything anymore. Click through the code, get your commission, get your product, get your community, get your software, your AI, and your automation tools that are set before you, and get it moving. When you get on the other side of that, you're from ideation even to through execution and beyond, we've got you covered. Our expertise, my expertise personally, is in brand design and development. If you need even more than that, there are hundreds of other industries, fields of individuals who are high performers who are there to help and to handle hold as well. So this is what's laid bare before you. This is a no excuses zone. I'm just saying. So we're a little ahead of time, maybe about 10 minutes, but this is where I let you know this is live TV, folks. We are here at 5:20 a.m. on the 11th of February 2025. How are we almost in the middle of February? I don't understand. But this is where I tell you thank you, first of all, for your support of us over on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, what up, though? Put your thumbs up, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments. That's the way you can engage with the comments, or you can engage with the content rather. You do that by spending spiritual, I said spiritual, spending, sending, what do you call it, content. You're pushing the algorithm for us so that our content can go out to other folks who need this. When you share, you're helping someone else, and when you help someone else, your help is always going to come to you even when you don't know what to do, right? That's just the way the world and the system works. Next, you can join our list by taking advantage of some of the offers that we're putting in front of you. And then, if you'd like, you can donate. We are not offended by gifts of cash, and we are never turning down coffee if it's from the right place. A mean cup of Joe can fix a lot of things. So just join us at the coffee shop. We never put that QR code here because that's not what we're about, but you can see it in the show notes if you would like to donate. Remember, subscribe, share, connect, comment, like, but watch the way you talk to me, boo boo. Watch the way you talk to me because you can get it too. So here is our profit producing task. And this one is a little bit more involved, but it is practical at best, okay? I want you to build an exclusive digital storefront for your AI generated images and assets. And then I want you to launch a themed product shot bundle for beauty brands. I want you to go after the beauty industry. And the reason why I'm being so specific with beauty and their industry is because if you think 1.5 trillion in 30 years, in 5 years is money, no, the beauty industry is making that right now every year. So you want to tap into that right now. You see how I stacked that? That's 1.5 trillion in 5 years, and then I gave you $1 trillion business per year. $1 trillion business, $1 trillion profit per year industry to tap into right now. I told you earlier, this is not about profit producing tasks for you to level up today. It's right now. If you don't take advantage of now, ain't nobody else's fault. So don't do it. But I'm sleepy and I'm awake at the same time. Here's the application. Number one, create an AI enhanced digital asset. You know how to do a few of them right now. If you don't, go back to the videos. Don't play. It's only 21 minutes. Next, you want to package and license those assets. Then you want to automate and scale with passive sales. Then you're going to add something else to this so that you will have and you will capture more buyers. You're going to offer tiered licensing, standard at 100, exclusive at 300, VIP custom at over $1,000. This is so brands can pay more for limited or exclusive rights. You're going to do that right now. It doesn't matter whether you make a dime today. What matters is that you are the mouth that the money is going to come into. What an analogy. Those are from the Bible people. So, what does this look like? It looks like a visual branding expert that shifts from client work to scalable AI powered digital, an AI powered digital product shop selling exclusive product mockups to beauty brands. They set their product price to $99. They offer exclusive rights for $300 and VIP custom packs for $1,000. By driving traffic, watch this, by driving traffic, I'm going to say it one more again for the people in the back, by driving traffic through content marketing, SEO, and partnerships with influencers, all three, they sell over 500 bundles within 6 months, generating six figures in passive revenue. I want you to pay attention to those numbers. I want you to pay attention to the how. I want you to pay attention to the time frame. I want you to pay attention to the units they move. I want you to pay attention to six figures in passive, and this is incorrect. This is not passive revenue. This is passive aggressive income revenue. It's not a stream, it's a sea. We want you to be aggressive with your setup because if you're aggressive with the setup, everything else is easy. When you set this up properly, when you automate, this content marketing, when you automate and you pre-program your marketing to be loaded with search engine optimized language, and then on top of that you partner with influencers, there is no way you're going to need help messing this up. So if you want to see how we can do this, you can either go to our coffee shop and pick up our $1,000 product here. And this is called Your Quick Six Figure Fix, where we show you line by line, precept by precept, how to prepackage your offer and price them at a premium. This is not for people who just want to sell stuff for $100. This is for people who come out of the gate with, this is my offer and it's $3,000. And the price is the price, and this is the price today. And tomorrow I will say to you, yesterday's price is not today's price. These are for people who are bold, who are not willing to flinch or budge from what their price point is, because they're ready to get out of this game of just providing and switching time for finances. Because they're only 24 hours in a day, and you're not supposed to be working every last one of them. That is inhuman. Or you can go to our community. You can sign up with the Zillionaires community where you get all of it in one. And if you sign up with us today, then what I will do is I will give you our what is it? I will give you our luxury prompts. There's 50 of them. It's promoted as 50 prompts for luxury brands, but there's over 100 in there, and some really, really kick behind features that you can use when you're creating these products that is out of this world. So I want you to look and I want you to see all the things that we learned last week that you can actually put into place and scale immediately, if not sooner. You don't have to rush, but do hurry, because every moment that you sit back and you just look and don't do anything, look but don't touch, then guess what? You're going to continue to see what you have been seeing, which may not have been much. But if you want to increase your income, improve productivity, save time, energy, precious resources, including money, then you would like to get with our organization sooner rather than later. You would like to get not just clarity, but certainty with software, with speed, with the support that you need as a business, as an agency, as an organization. You need to have these three tiers in place, because fortune favors the bold. It favors fast. It favors speed, but it also favors support as well. When you have a support system, you can go further. You can get ahead, absolutely, individually, but how much better and how much more more ground do you think you'll be able to cover when you have the support that you need, when you have tools that are at your disposal, and you have folks who are in your direct group who can help you get what you need going off the ground so that you can be stress free, or at least alleviate 90% of that stress. And I'm here to let you know, once those funds hit that account, 90% of that stress is eliminated altogether. I'm not talking about what I think, I'm talking about what I know. I'm not giving you theory, I'm giving you what works and what is a proven system. Okay, so go ahead and click through that code. I'll see you on the other side. And congratulations in advance, because if you've made it this far, you didn't come this far just to come this far. You came this far so that you can take yourself way beyond where you have ever been. And we have a community to back you up and help you with that. So I want to say thank you so much for your time. I want to know how we're doing. I want you to comment, to put up what your ideas are. If you have any ideas for the show, comment what your takeaways were or are for the day and how you plan on deploying it. This is really important. When you put out there what you intend to do with the information that you have, 90% of the time you are going to follow through with that. So I want to push you this morning to let you know that it's not just your time, it is your turn, and it is time for you to take advantage of all of the options and the offers that have been put before you, and so that you have folks who are with you who can help clarify, give you a clear vision of where to go, and will help you through that process. So I thank you so much. Join us over at the coffee shop. Do understand that everything in that shop, it automatically comes with a consultation, because it's always been, that's what I love about the Zillionaires community, that it's not just about selling you something, it's about sharing and serving and helping you to serve at the absolute highest level that you can. That level of support, really, they're undercharging you for what you're getting. I promise you that. Because I told you, if you go to the coffee shop and you get what I just showed you, you're not going to get that for any less than $1,000 ever. Never. But this has way more than that. Way more than that. Because we as a community are here to help surround and corral around you so that you can move beyond where you think you can go. It's way beyond belief and what you think can dream or even imagine over here at the Zillionaires community. I want to call it an academy, but it's actually a community. It's not a bunch of courses, it's a community. So I'll see you on the other side, signing off at 5:33 this beautiful, beautiful morning. Have a great day and continue to have a marvelous week. EALGE. Can't even spell it anymore. Those birds are flying. Let's go.